welcome once again to Caleb Likes Books. Today I have my end of the month update for August of 2024. Talk a little bit about the books that I read this month, talk a little bit about how the channel's going, what are my plans for next month, things like that. And so I guess we'll get right started into it. This month I read and finished 3 books, and also partially read 2 others. First, I started the month finishing up The Well of Ascension by Brandon Sanderson, my reread of that book, which I really enjoyed. I love Sanderson in general. I love Mistborn, so the fact that I loved The Well of Ascension the second time around was not at all surprising to me. But that was a really great one. Really enjoyed that. I believe the review for that is already on the channel. I also read Star Wars The New Jedi Order, The Unifying Force, the last book in that series. The review for that is out as well. I really enjoyed that one. It feels almost a little odd to be done with the New Jedi Order series now that I've been done with it for a week or two. Kind of just like this whole thing that has been a part of my life in some way for like consistently for the last year and a half or so, but really for the last 3 years. Feels a little weird, but it's very nice to be done with it and be able to move on to other things in the EU. I also read the first book in T.S. Pedremon's Nightshade Unicorn series, which is called Forerunner. This was a self-published book that was sent to me by the author, and I enjoyed it quite a bit, actually. I had a good time with it, and I was a little nervous going into it because, you know, if it was sent to me, I was like, oh, I hope I still enjoy this, because I'd feel bad to have someone send me their book and then to not enjoy it, but I actually rather did like it. I thought it was a good time. I will be reviewing that on the channel soon as well. The review for that's not out yet, but it will be in September. And then another one that I just finished at time of recording this video, because I'm recording this a couple days ahead of time to make sure I get it done. But I also read a novella, which was Return to Innsmouth by Henry Hinder, I believe, which is like a Lovecraftian comedy novella, which was actually quite fun. I was a little bit curious going into it because Lovecraftian horror and comedy are not two things I would typically assume would work when combined, but I think it was done very well. I enjoyed it a lot. It was very entertaining. Not like one of my favorite books of the year or anything like that, but it was fun and entertaining and quick. I read it in a couple days, and I had a good time with it. So the other one that I am reading currently and will probably be reading into early September, which is the reason why I'm not saying that I finished it this month, is Malazan Deadhouse Gates, the second book in the Malazan Book of the Fallen by Steven Erikson. Right now, I'm about a third of the way through it. I've been working on it for like a week or so. I read it quite a bit the week before right now, which is almost 2 weeks ago by the time this video comes out. I took a few days off to finish up Forerunner and Return to Innsmouth, just to get some more stuff done that I wanted to finish up. And so I took a few days off from it, so it'll probably push that into September, which I don't mind. I'm enjoying it so far, though, and hopefully that continues through the rest of it. I am, as one might expect with Malazan, a bit confused, a bit lost on what's going on, but I enjoy just reading this series, at least so far. So I'm having a decent time with it. And as far as books that I got this month, I did get some books this month, but I'm actually not going to talk about that in this video. Normally the last few months I've been talking about that in my end of the month updates. But I figured as long as I only get like a couple books, I'd do that in the updates, but I actually got enough books this month that I think warrants its own video. So I will be doing a book haul most likely in September. Usually in the past I've done them at the end of whichever month it is. But I decided just because I don't want to like miss anything, like if I happen to pick anything up at the very end of the month, I don't want to have missed something, so I will be recording that video at the actual like end of the month or early in September and then release the video in September. So I did get some books this month, which I am excited about. So as far as stuff with the channel is concerned, for this month, we hit a couple of milestones this month. Actually, we surpassed yesterday, I think, at time I'm recording this video, surpassed 600 subscribers, which happened a lot sooner than I expected, because I'm pretty sure last month was when we hit 500 or something like that. It was not very long ago, but the channel gained like at least 60 subscribers over the course of August, which is just crazy to me. I think it's at least one of the highest amounts of subscribers that I've gotten in a particular month. So thank you to those of you who have subscribed this month and have been checking out the channel. I appreciate it a lot. A significant portion of that was due to a video that I released early in the month where I talked about where to start in the Star Wars Expanded Universe or Legends books, which right now, it may have even gotten higher than this by the time this video comes out. I don't expect it to, but it's possible. But right now, it's my 5th most viewed video. It's got like over 1,500 views right now, which is just crazy to see. I didn't expect that to happen. I figured it'd probably be hovering about where my Where to Start Canon Books video is, but this one has pretty well surpassed that video. So I'm glad to see that. I'm glad that it has brought so many new people to the channel. Of course, I will be, those of you who did come to the channel through that video and are interested in the Star Wars stuff, of course, I don't exclusively talk Star Wars books, but it is a big kind of pillar of the channel, so there will definitely be more of that to come. Otherwise, stuff with the channel, not a whole lot else to talk about, but good amount of growth, a lot of cool stuff going on. I have some very fun stuff planned for next month on the channel. I have some new Jedi Order videos coming out. I have a series review that is going to be coming out, and I also have a ranking of the series that I did also with Jonathan Cohn, which was a lot of fun to make. That will be coming out here in a couple weeks. So keep an eye out for that if you are interested. As far as other stuff, I suppose I'll mention this now, but I'm not going to get into the books I'm actually going to be reading. You'll have to wait until next Monday, I think, for my TBR video. But next month, I decided that I'm going to be doing a monthly theme called Surprise September, which is basically focusing heavily on books that I either picked up not knowing anything about them other than liking the cover or the title or whatever, thinking they looked cool, or books that come from genres or are just generally the kinds of books I don't read often. So kind of something for me to try out a lot of new things. So hopefully that will be fun and enjoyable for myself and for you. So yeah, that is, I think, pretty much everything I have to talk about. So let me know in the comments if you've read any of the books that I checked out this month and what you thought of them. And if you read anything cool this month, let me know in the comments and all that stuff. And again, thank you to all of you who have been recently subscribing and supporting the channel. I appreciate it a lot, and I hope that you enjoy the stuff that I do here in the near future. So that's pretty much it for this video, so thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.